A little breadcrumb nobody asked for and nobody wants. It is Sunday, August 11th, 2024. This is probably going to be a little longer to get into a short, so not going to have that annoying vertical screen. We left Michipicoten Island about 3 days ago, had a little bit of a rough sail, just rough seas up to Otter Cove. Spent a night there, absolutely beautiful spot. Wish we could have stayed a little bit longer, but we were trying to get further up the lake for a little reprovisioning here in Marathon. That was one of our choices for coming here, plus the wind angle made it achievable. When we left Otter Cove the other morning, we almost turned back. The seas were about 6 to 8 feet and looking a little intimidating, even though the winds were only about 15 knots. As we rounded the south end of the island there and steadied up on our course towards here, we got some sail on her and everything stabilized, so we continued on up, although I should say we did have to, the wind veered, we started getting blown in towards shore and we had to tack back out into the lake. Gained a little real estate that way, and the winds backed a little bit, surprisingly, and we were able to sail directly here the rest of the day without any trouble. Though it was pretty rough seas, not a lot of wind, 15 to 20 knots, but a lot of fetch on Lake Superior, and the seas got pretty good sized. So we're kind of trapped here now, flying amber, ship in a bottle, whatever metaphor you want to use, as a consequence of our own lack of desire to motor any great distance. And it looks like we're not going to have any favorable winds to work our way toward our ultimate destination, Isle Royale, until the end of the week. So we are either going to have to rethink our repugnance for motoring or our destination. We did get reprovisioned here yesterday, albeit rather expensively. This, by the way, is the most pleasant day we've had since we've been here. It's been fairly rainy, very windy, winds up to 20 knots. And just not very pleasant. It's pretty nice right now. So, but got reprovisioned very expensively. Not a bad spot. It's actually fairly pretty. Not the most inviting for visitors. It of course is not set up for cruisers. And the mill over here, we're anchored off the dock here, and the mill is not only not operating anymore, but it has been demolished. So. And as odd as it sounds, it's somewhat reminiscent of the mining district in the San Juans. Something about the abandoned mill site and the steep hillsides or whatever reminds me of that. Certainly not as mountainous. So not sure where we're going to go or what we're going to do next. But we can't stay here forever. I think that's about it. That is all.